Welcome back, guys, to The Dirt. Hope everyone is having a wonderful start in their Monday. And we are about to get started in everything that we have. And we have Memphis in the building right now. Memphis, how are you?
Good. How are you, David?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How was your weekend?
Oh my gosh, so fun.
I remember right before we started recording, we were literally about to just start the episode before we
Can't even stop ourselves.
we couldn't stop ourselves.
We had to
We're
like shut up from talking to each other. I'm just gonna go in the other room. Don't look at me.
We're trying to don't talk to each other. Like, no, let's not look at each other because 1000% we're gonna have a conversation. Like, listen, guys, we're trying to save all these savory things that happen throughout our week for you, and you don't know how hard and tricky that is once when we meet each other and we can't say shit because we're not recording.
So bad.
Oh man. But with that being said, do you want to cheers?
Yes. Well, that's
Awesome.
cheers because I'm staring at it.
Yeah.
Staring at me. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
I know it's so good.
That's so good. That's much needed.
Oh.
Definitely on this Monday for sure. First off, love the T-shirt.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about it. Like, how did you even find? That's a vintage-looking T-shirt.
It is. So I went to Zia Records,
Yeah.
which is in Phoenix. It was actually on a memorial ride for my friend's son, and we go there. That was one of his favorite spots, and we went there. And we
Yeah.
go every year. And it's funny because I wish I would go there more because they have these racks of old band tees just lined up for like $6, $8, and I bought like probably 5 or 6 and just cut them all up.
No way. Do you normally cut up all your tees too?
Ever since I met my one girlfriend, she works for Harley actually, and I do. She showed me how to, and I just saw all her stuff that she does, and
Yeah.
I always cut everything now.
Really?
Yeah, I wear it now. Like the shit that I would never wear, and it just sit in the fucking closet, and I would stare at it.
Yeah.
I would never wear it, and then
Yeah.
I cut it up, and now I wear it all the time. I'm like, okay, I need to cut up more shit because I'll wear it.
Because apparently, when I put my twist on that shit,
Yeah,
it looks great.
it's so much better. I'm like,
Oh man, that's so awesome. But yes, let's get into it. How was your weekend?
it was so good. We went to the lake yesterday
Okay.
and paddleboarded.
Nice.
Took my son and daughter, and then my daughter's boyfriend. Well, this is so kind of like second date
Okay.
from
Yep.
So I picked them up. Like I said, he's so sweet. We paddled over to the restaurant, ate, chilled, paddled back.
Yeah.
I went to go drop him off, and I still hadn't met his parents.
That's right.
But I actually, no, we'll go back a little bit. That morning, I finally got out of my truck and went to go meet his parents.
Oh, okay.
Because it was like never happening. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going
Yeah.
to go insert myself into this situation.
Because in the previous episode, you were telling us we were talking about how the greeting from the car and from the door.
Yeah, there was no real greeting. And so when we went, I met her, like, the mom, she was
Yeah.
there. And I guess the husband was out of town. But I went up to the front door and introduced myself. And that was cool. And I was like, they're safe. I got vests for them. All the things, right? Okay, cool. When we came back on his phone, he was like, oh, my mom said if you guys want to come swim and hang out, I'm like, and have a drink. I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Like, so we get there and we go in the backyard, and it's her and her, is it her aunt or her like, it was her aunt, but like through the husband or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. And I start drinking with them, and come to find out they're from Cali, just like me.
No way.
They're from LA. I'm from SD.
Yeah.
So we just clicked. They're playing all my jams. I was there till, I think we got back there around 4 p.m. and I was there till like 11 o'clock at night.
You're kidding.
No, we jammed and talked all night. And then her husband showed up, and we just were, it was like being with fam again because it's just different.
Yes.
It's just a different breed.
Yes. 1,000.
Arizona's weird. I don't care, dude.
1,000%. But I feel like for you, and I probably said this in the last episode, like for you, no matter where you are.
No, it's easy. Yeah, it's easier, but it's even easier if people if people have the same
Background.
like structure and background as you. It just hits different.
1,000%.
It just hits different.
Yeah. How was it? How was it that with that interaction and everything? How was it awkward at first? What ethnicity
No.
are they?
So they're Mexican, and so
Oh, no
again,
way.
well, and that's what like growing up. I grew
Yeah.
up 15 minutes from Tijuana, so, but it was just like again, that's how I grew up. We had parties, and that's what we were talking about. Like their neighbors don't like they have party, just all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, my neighbors probably. I think my neighbors hate me. My one neighbors have learned to love me, but
Yeah.
like blaring music, bumping music till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Not happy. And no one's called the cops on me, so I just don't give a shit.
1000%.
I'll just rock it until someone calls the cops. I don't care.
Yeah, at this point, man, it's 2025. If you're calling cops on a good time,
My
dude,
gosh. You should go to jail.
the cops should be arresting you.
Yeah. Be like, you fucking narc. Jesus.
Like, bro, we all need this right
Yeah.
now, and you're over here fucking it up, dude. Like,
I see it more and more, dude. People drinking more. No one can handle it, dude. I think after a certain age, everybody's just waiting it out.
yeah, wow, what a way to say it. Yeah,
No, it's true.
yeah,
If you watch it, you go out and watch people, it's quite interesting.
they're waiting. They're
Everybody's
waiting
just
for
waiting.
something. Yeah.
They've already done and lived. I mean, it sounds terrible, but I feel like hitting 40, you're like, okay, I've
Yeah,
kind of accomplished and done everything I want to do. Not for everyone, but I did.
yeah,
I've done what I've done for 23 years, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Like,
yeah. Like, listen, I went around the world twice, so yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about it and put it in that perspective, because you're absolutely right. The energy is everyone's just waiting.
yeah, it's sad.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck, dude?
What'd you do this weekend?
This weekend. Holy crap.
Well, you better come up with something quick.
I was about to say, I could always edit it out.
Right.
But, dude, what is this? Oh, my kids went on vacation to go see.
That's right.
Yeah.
The boys left.
The boys left. Yep. The boys left. They're with their grandmother right now in California.
Oh, okay.
And they are having a great ass time.
Good.
I am really thankful on how I raised my kids, because that's the rapport I'm getting right now.
Oh, they're such little gems.
Dude,
They
thank you
call
so
me
much.
Auntie, by the way.
They do. They do.
And I love that.
Yes, they do. 1000%. And that's with my family. I guess it's rare. It's rare to see it in kids where they're proper
Yeah.
and they're saying yes and they have manners.
Yeah.
And it's just their upbringing and how I raised them. And sometimes I look back and I think, man, was I hard on my kids? But then you see
They're
this.
such good boys.
Oh, man. And so my mom, she's not getting any younger. They're getting older.
Yeah.
And so, like, for her to wrestle kids is not going to be a big thing,
No.
right? So for her to actually see that her grandkids are the polite ones in the family, it's more than I can ask for, because I was the rowdy one. I was the rowdy one growing up, dude. I was the only child.
Oh my
out
gosh.
of a
Really?
Oh, 1000%. I was the only child of a family of 500 first cousins.
I would never have guessed that.
Dude.
But I mean, I guess if you're growing up with all your cousins.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
That's-
Yeah. Yeah. Like, my cousins were my family.
Yeah.
And so with my kids, I'm thankful that I raised them this way, because if they were raised the way that I was raised, nah, man. These kids will have no manners whatsoever, dude. They'll be selfish as fuck, dude.
Now you got to tell me something. So, because we were going to touch on this today. Now, raising your boys, what were some, I guess, milestones or things that you went through when they were going through getting older?
Well, the recent thing that comes to mind right now is my son, my oldest. He's 16. He's about to turn 17 right now.
Oh, yeah.
And he has a girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
right? And we're dealing with that. He had a hickey on his neck. Yes, dude. And a few other hickeys on his neck. And I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
dang.
what the heck? Keep in mind, though, if you see a picture of my son, you would not even expect that he was my son, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid has bright green eyes, long hair, 6 feet tall, and pale white skin, dude. Like, this is my son, and I get it.
But he's already at that age where he's fooling around.
Yeah.
And it's at this point where I feel like, should I have this talk with him? And
You haven't yet?
I haven't.
What the fuck, dude?
I know. See, but that's why. And that's where I'm like, man, maybe I should. I mean, obviously I should. I
Yes.
should. I
Yes.
should do this. But isn't there a class for this?
So when I was in school, I don't know about you because you're 5 years younger than me.
We both, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure, like in 5th grade, we had sex ed.
Yes.
Like they showed us videos, they showed us all the things, they separated us, showed us stuff. Like
Yes.
they don't do that anymore.
You're fucking joking.
No, not at all. Not at all.
What?
No, they don't do it no more. So it's up to us or
Yeah.
a confidant, if you would say, but to tell our kids, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I had an experience recently with my daughter. Let's put it this way: she started her period when she was 10, so she's 14 now.
Okay.
So she's had it for a long time.
Yeah.
And her dad was totally against her using tampons.
Yes.
And I was like, well, if she swims, she's on a swim team. So it's like, she was like skipping swim before
Yep.
to not,
Yep.
And so their dad's not around at the moment. And so I finally was like, okay, she's like, Mom, it's time for me to use a tampon. I'm all, I agree. I agree.
I agree.
So I was like, well, it was that morning of swim, and I didn't have time to go to the store. And I was like, well, we have two choices. We have the old school cardboard one, or we have the new silky smooth one.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to take a chance trying the first time on the silky smooth one, or do you want the nasty cardboard one? One's more aggressive than the other.
Yeah.
One's like, just smooth and safe, and the other one's like
Aggressive.
a little rough and tumble. But it's like one of those. It's like that pack you get from the fucking gas station.
Yes.
It's like, yeah,
It's a small toilet paper roll.
yeah, it looks
You're
like,
right?
yes, that's
Is that
exactly what
is?
it looks like. It
Holy
looks like a
shit,
toilet
dude.
paper roll.
Oh, fuck.
And she goes, okay, Mom, I want to try the smooth one. Can you show me? And I'm like, well, I'm like going on my phone immediately, like
Yeah.
looking up videos. She's like, I don't want a fucking video. And she didn't say fucking, but she's like, I don't want a video. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like,
Yeah.
and so I'm all right. I'm all okay. And she's just standing there looking at me. And I'm like, all right. And I throw my leg up on the bathtub. And I'm like, okay, put your leg up on the bathtub. Get a little, get a little space going. I said, okay, so you see this part? I said, you're going to put it up, to this area. And then you're going to push down and it's going to deploy. So she's like giving me this look, like deer in headlights. And so she's sitting there and she's doing it. And she goes, is it up there enough? And I'm all,
Fuck, dude.
I mean, what else are you supposed to do?
1,000%.
What else are you supposed to do? And I'm like, I think you're good. And I'm all, deploy. I'm just kidding.
It's a freaking it's a mission.
Yeah, it's a military mission. It's a secret ops.
Oh,
It's a secret ops mission. I'm like,
oh man.
and so she did, and I was like, okay, can you feel it? And she goes, no. And I'm like, okay, it's in right then.
Oh wow.
I said, you don't have to do the cardboard one. You're good. to
Yeah.
go."
Wow.
But the best was when she came home from swim and she goes, Mom, how do I get it out? Oh my God. I'm like, pull the string. I'm like, pull the fucking string. And she's standing there and she's got this deer in headlights again. And I'm like, pull the fucking string. Like, finally she does. And she's like, oh, okay. So now she's all good. It's like all good now.
Wow.
But no one taught me. My friend at a swim party taught me. Like in the bathroom. Like my
Wow.
other 13-year-old friend. I started at a pool party.
Yep.
And my friend taught me, like, which was, it was fine. It was a little more comfortable, I guess. But my mom never told me shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And so now it brings the question, should we start teaching our kids these things or start these conversations that are normally, I wouldn't say outlandish, but like taboo in a sense? Is that
yeah,
the
and it's
word?
not even really taboo. I mean, and I thought of taboo too when you were talking about it. But I don't think it's taboo. I just think it's like we live in such a weird time now.
Yeah.
And people are all so fucking sensitive that I don't know, or people are like awkward, but I'm just like, I'd rather her tell me
Yeah.
or them tell me than
Yes.
not tell me.
Do you remember, and I don't know if you were close to your mother at all. I wasn't close to my mother. I wasn't close to my parents. So there were things that I wouldn't even talk to about,
Yeah.
such as this, right? To my parents. Like, I
No.
would have never came up to my parents and, like, tell them about a hickey that I had.
Well, yeah. Or be like, I woke up
Yeah.
and
A mosquito bit me. Like,
it was full.
you know what I mean? Like, so with us in our generation, with our kids being this comfortable with us, do we then now have this responsibility?
I think so. I think we should. Because if they're not doing it at school, but I mean, that's a whole other fight that you have to bring to the door. Because if you even were to bring that up nowadays or have it, present it back to the schools,
Yeah.
parents are going to, freak out. They're going to,
Yeah.
I don't know. People are just fucking weird.
Yes. Because to play devil's advocate
Mm-hmm.
with the parents being against it, I would understand because some fucking motherfucking teacher might go to a fucking extreme where my kid didn't need to know all of that shit.
Yeah, it would have to be a really set, I think, curriculum. And back then, I think it was. It was very like cookie cutter. They showed these videos. The teachers really didn't say much.
Yeah.
I think it depends on what year you grew up in, because as our parents,
Yeah.
had it where the teachers actually did the whole class on it,
1,000%.
where it was like a talk,
Yeah.
where you're like. But now it's just different. And so I don't know. I think they should bring it back, but I actually don't mind talking to them. I feel like it brings us a little closer.
Yes, for you to be this comfortable with telling me about this, with him telling me about his hickeys that's on his necks.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he didn't really have a choice. It was fucking on there.
Well, yeah.
It looked like a fucking vampire. Bit the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
But with your daughter coming to you and asking
Yes.
for your help,
That's killer.
that's awesome.
Oh, it's killer.
Because look at, with your example, you had to go to your friend.
Yeah.
And that's who we trusted back in the day, was our friends.
Well, yeah, and I mean, even one of my assistants told me that she had no one to show her, and she read the box and tried 4 or 5 times by herself
No shit.
till she accomplished it. But like,
Wow.
again, no one kind of guiding you to help you, like,
Yeah.
I think is just sucks. It's like a disservice to your kids.
Oh, wow. And sometimes all they need is a correction.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, am I doing this wrong?
Yeah.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah.
Don't really need you to fucking give me a full ego demonstration.
No.
But if I do, like, I'm comfortable enough to ask you for one. You know what I mean?
Just a cheerleader. I'm just a cheerleader.
Yeah. And so with us talking about this is like, do we tell our kids? Do we open that door for our kids and allow them to have this safe space? How do we even make that type of space for our kids?
You just do. You just go at it. I always started with the whole sex thing. I'm like, if you ever want to have sex, just tell me, and I will take care of you.
Wow.
I'm like, fucking go for it. Because they're going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
You tell me no, I'm going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
I was like the fucking queen of that. Oh, you're going to tell me no? I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't tell me no ever. It's the worst thing you could do. Don't dare me shit. Don't nothing, dude. I'll do it.
Double dog?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm doing it.
Oh, I'm doing it. I don't even need a double dog. It's just a dare. I'm so fucking down.
Oh, man.
But I'm just like, I just want that safe space.
Yeah.
And she is. I'm like, just tell me. Because I'm like, check it out. I said, if you get fucking pregnant right now, I will leave the fucking country and you will never see me again. And she's all, you really would leave the country? I'm all, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Abs-fucking-lutely, I'm out. I'm not taking care of you. You and your fucking little baby and being fucking 15, 16 years. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
I was a caretaker to my parents. No.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. And that needs to come into attention. Whereas, like, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
I've been a parent for so long. I've only been a parent, at least for my example, I've only been a parent for 17 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some people have been in a job longer than that.
Well, yeah.
So if You're telling me that you're bringing a fucking baby into this world, and I've only fucking took care of you for 17
And
years,
then you're just picking up another.
bro.
No.
This is you're giving me a life sentence if you're thinking that I'm gonna take care of this fucking kid, bro.
It's pretty much what it is, honestly. And it's like shitty to say that, but at the same time, I mean, we live in an economy now where our kids can't afford to even go move out by themselves.
Oh wow. Yep.
So you're going to tell me you can't afford to go live on your own, and then, bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Then you're going to bring in a little fucking baby that you can't take care of. And then what happens is that everybody I talk to that does have this situation,
Yeah.
their kids, the baby lives with all them, they're never leaving.
No.
And they can't work. And then they're taking care of the kids and they're babysitting. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, thank you.
Yep. Yeah. My mother-in-law is literally going through that same situation right now. My brother-in-law had twins, and so she had to move in to take care of the twins because his wife was mentally unstable,
Oh, yeah.
and she was like threatening to kill herself, which I completely understand, only because I understand that chemically you're unbalanced probably.
There's a lot of things that come into play, but I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It's like terrible to say, but I mean, some people go crazy, and I mean, I'm not justifying killing your children at all, but I'm just saying when you hear about women going crazy and killing their 3 kids, it's because they were left in a home by themselves to homeschool and raise these kids, and they go nuts.
Yes, dude.
They go nuts.
Here's another thing.
They go crazy.
Yes. Here's another thing. She's in her late 20s. His wife.
Shit, she's young.
Yes. With that being said, what the fuck, bro? Like, this should give you a fucking sign that even in your late 20s,
Yeah.
it's fucking rough to have kids.
Oh, yeah.
So just understand that. The fact that you and I have kids and they are raised properly, I'm going to tell you guys, this is a fucking miracle.
Yeah, I mean, they were, you know what's funny is I get the most compliments on my kids. And their what is it, behavior. I mean, they just, thank you. My son, he's such a kiss ass. My son is on the spectrum too. And so he likes to play nice when he wants to play nice. He's very smart.
Yes.
And so, yeah, he's such a kiss ass, dude. It pisses me off. He's such a kiss ass because he'll fucking scream at me. And then out in public, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I'm like, you have a little shit on your nose. Fucking brown noser. Like, no joke.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, you know, it's better that he opens doors for everyone. He holds the door open for multiple people. I finally have to be like, Nixon, come on. Like, I'm like, move your ass, dude.
Yeah.
Because he'll just keep opening the door for people.
That's
Because he
so
just wants the
awesome.
praise.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, your son is so cute. Aw. I only ever learned Muay Thai, by the way, to be able to beat up my grown son. Because he's going to be a monster in about a couple years.
Yes, because how old is he right now?
12.
Yeah, he's 12 years old. Guys, he is a literal he's such a kind kid, a kind boy. But yeah, he will fuck you up though. Like don't underestimate that shit, dude.
Retard strength is real. I don't care. I'm allowed to say it. You can kiss my fucking ass, dude. Everybody gets all butthurt about it. I'm also going to make a t-shirt. Retard strength is real, dude. It is. It's fucking real, man. He is so strong. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. It's definitely, especially with having a child on a spectrum, you start realizing like all this, not pressure, but like this feeling of like, oh, poor thing on you. Like, get the fuck off of me. Like, that's not my life. That is not how my life is being built. Like, I don't need anyone to feel sorry for me about having my son on. He actually has the best life right now. Like, understand that, guys. Like, this is not even the case here. But it's so great to know that with your kids and how we grew up, it's very different. Because this is what if I really think about it, looking back, this is how I want my kids to be raised.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's true. I moved them away from the hood to fucking not raise them in the hood.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys don't need to learn how to be weed dealers at school and all those things. You don't need to learn about it.
Yep.
Like, you don't need to be smoking weed in the parking lot with your friend. in her dad's car because he's a teacher. That girlfriend actually reached out to me not too long ago. She lives in Australia now, and her dad was one of the art teachers,
No way.
and he was just the coolest guy,
Oh,
like
wow.
the coolest guy. And we would sneak off up into the parking lot,
Yeah.
and go smoke joints.
No shit.
Yeah, during school. And so I was a cheerleader, and I was allowed to go everywhere. So like the
Yeah.
narcs didn't mess with me in the hallway.
Yep.
And so we would just cruise on up the back parking lot at school
Wow.
and go smoke joints and then roll back down.
No shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
So I don't want my kids doing that. I don't need them doing that.
Yeah.
Going to Tijuana at 15 every fucking weekend.
Yes.
No. You're not going.
You're not going. But the thing is, right? How crazy and how exciting that sounds to you and I. In a way, it turns our kids off.
It does. It's so weird you say that because I always am like, not like I'm trying to be like, but I always like, again, want to
Yeah.
be like, do you want to try this drink?
Yeah.
Like, not saying here,
Yep.
have a like drink.
Yep.
But I just don't want them to think anything's forbidden because that's where people go wrong.
Wow.
The more that you forbid things, and I have test studied this bullshit, the more they want to do them.
Wow.
But if you make it not forbidden, like not the forbidden fruit, they're like, oh, they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you want to try this? Oh, you want to get your belly button pierced? Let's go. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Like, it's just not, if you make it, like I said, not the forbidden, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I've tested it multiple times.
It's with you giving that open door, it definitely allows them to feel like maybe I shouldn't try it then, right? Is that what it is?
I feel like, yeah, because I feel like, and the same thing with anything. And I tell them too, because today doing drugs on the street is gnarly. I would not take a pill from anyone.
Fuck
or
no.
anything.
Yes.
And so same thing with that stuff I've even thrown at them. Like, if you guys want to try a drug,
Yeah.
just let me know.
Yeah.
And I'll go get it for you.
Yeah.
And you can do it at home. Like, not even condoning it. I'm just saying, like, I'd rather that than get a phone call that my fucking daughter's dead from a fentanyl overdose.
Ugh.
And so, because that's the world we live in, and I have friends that it's happened to, and I'm like, it's reality.
Yeah. It's I remember a post a few years back about a mother seeing a daughter who was 16 at prom who died from a fentanyl laced weed
Yeah.
joint.
Oh, they do it in everything now.
What the fuck?
Yep.
And that's like you would think it would be in coke or whatever or whatnot, but it was her joint that was laced in fentanyl.
Oh, yeah, they have fentanyl laced cocaine. I've had friends, I've had so many stories of people that were in a situation where they did something that wasn't what they said it was, and
Yeah.
they didn't make it out.
And to understand that, right? To understand, like, going back to education and our line, or being the line for our kids, no pun intended, for our kids to really understand that this is right and this is wrong,
Yeah.
or coming to us for that open door is definitely a big thing.
I think so. Like, my kids always want to stay with me, I notice, too. Like, they don't really want to venture off. They don't want to leave. They don't want to go, not go nowhere, but they always want to go jam with me. And so
Yes.
I think that's cool because I'm down to go take them to do cool shit all the time.
Yes.
And so you have to be a parent, too, that's, like, interactive, I think, with your kids, too.
So do you think it's because of the fact that you are active in your kids' lives that they don't venture out? Or do you think it's the generation that they are in right now? Because now that I say that, I actually have an answer for that.
Okay. I think it could be a little bit of both.
Yeah.
But I think because I am such a lax mom, or not lax, but like, again, I just don't make things not forbidden. And they grew up like just jamming and hanging out all the time. So
Yeah.
they've kind of seen a lot.
Yes.
They've been to bike rallies. They've been to the bike week in Mexico, which was not my planning. It was on accident. That was one of my worst mom moments, I think, was when we went to Rocky Point and my friend's like, oh, take the condo for the weekend. It was on a whim. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I didn't even look at
the distance.
I didn't look at the date. Like,
Oh.
thinking, like, I didn't know when. I'd never been to bike week in Rocky Point.
Okay.
So it's like I've been to Sturgis. I've been all those, but I never went out of my way to go to that bike week.
Yes.
And so we go down there, and I have no idea. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of bikes on the road. Like, not thinking anything of it. And we get to the hotel, and then it's like, welcome riders. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm like, I don't know how bad it is.
Yeah.
I've never been. So we hang out and then we go eat dinner and we go to find this sushi place. It was really good. But on the way down, I mean, it is loaded, packed and loaded. People revving their bikes, titties everywhere.
Ooh.
And I'm just like, ooh, I'm like, Nixon, you're about to see like 20 titties right now. But he was just so tripped out. The noise was fucking with him because everybody was revving their engines. And I have video of us ducking through the crowd. And it's wild.
Oh, man.
And so we made it to the restaurant and then took them right back. But it was the most lit thing, crazier than Sturgis.
Wow.
Crazy. I mean, it was the craziest bike week I've ever been to.
Yeah.
I wasn't even trying to go to it. It was just a one-off.
Yeah.
And I was like, but like I said, and then the next day we went on this pirate ship cruise.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they have a pirate ship cruise on it. It's super fucking cool.
Yeah.
And there's all bikers on it.
Wow.
And my kids, this is how crazy my kids are. They're dancing on the dance floor in the middle of the boat.
Yeah.
Nixon's already got the captain's hat on, is driving the ship. Everybody's like high-fiving my kids.
What the fuck?
I'm just telling you, they are just so good at like maneuvering, and that's why I just don't think they have any interest in any like bad things because we took them to do all crazy shit anyways.
Yes.
Even though we weren't being, but
Yeah.
they've seen it all. They don't.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, whatever. Like my daughter's favorite place is Vegas.
Wow.
Can we go to Vegas? I want to stay at the Cosmo, and I just want to get a suite, and then I want to go to a show. And go to this food place. Like, she does not care about anything else but going to eat bomb food and going to shows.
Oh, because she knows, man. She knows, like, that's the life right there.
It is the
That's
life. Laying by the pool all day, and
Yeah.
she, like, wants nothing to do with, like...
Yes, dude.
Her one girlfriend is always like, oh, can I try your drink? Like...
Yeah.
And Scarlett never asks. She never asks.
Yeah.
It's like,
Wow.
no. Like, but that's what I mean. That's the difference, I think. You know, like,
Yeah.
you have these kids that...
Who are restricted.
are restricted,
Yeah.
and the parents don't let them do it much, and then but
Have you ever dealt with kids of, like, pastors and...
yes, I have a really good story about that.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
So when I was in high school,
Yeah.
one of my other cheerleader, person on my cheerleading team, because I wouldn't really call her a friend very much, not after what she did.
Shit,
I'm
dude.
not doing the friend card on that one.
Yeah.
But they were Mormon, and so yeah, and her dad was a bishop. I like I said, I don't know much. I learned more after because of what she said to me.
Yeah.
And so I remember when I was 16, we had a room in high school, and it was called a cheer room. So it was behind the where you made food. What is that called?
Cafeteria?
No. The class that you took in school to make food.
Oh, home ec.
Home ec. There it is. I
Yes.
was like, I know
Yes.
it's in there somewhere, but
my
I couldn't.
favorite place, bro.
Yeah.
My favorite place.
I know. And David is not big, by the way. He's
Dude,
just,
I'm Samoan.
he's
guys.
Samoan.
I love food, bro.
He's my little Maui. No, but so it was basically in that same corridor, and we had a cheer room. So we'd put all our stuff. We all had our cubbies. It was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think for high school, I don't think every school probably had something like that. It's like our sneak away. Like if we didn't want to
Nice.
go to a class, you just go into the cheer room.
Yeah.
And then she'd come back, the cheer advisor, and what are you doing? Oh, I don't have anything this period. Because you could do that back then.
Wow.
Anyways, I just got. This was actually my third tattoo. My mom didn't know about the other two.
No shit.
And so the tattoo that my mom let me get when I was 16, which back then was very taboo. I was the only one in high school with tattoos back then.
Wow.
So it was extremely taboo then.
Wow.
And so I get this I get my tramp stamp done
What?
by my best friend's cousin, and he worked with Cartoon, which is actually a really famous tattoo artist.
Yes.
And back then, they were some of the best in the game. So, I mean, I still have the tattoo. It still has not changed an inch, which is crazy.
Wow.
But I go in the cheer room, and all the girls are like, let me see. I'm like, okay. I used to be blonde, by the way. And all
Oh shit, dude.
no tattoos, blonde. Anyways, so I'm showing everybody, and she walks in. The Mormon cheerleader.
Yep. Yep.
We only say this because she had to wear caps, or she had to wear sleeves underneath the vest.
No shit.
They weren't allowed to expose their shoulders.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So she walks in, she goes, just disgusted. Fucking disgusted. Like, she
Bitch.
looks at me up and down. And she goes, you're going to serve me in heaven. And I was like, what? I was like, just blown away. Like,
Yeah.
what? And I just looked at her and I said, I'd rather burn in hell than serve you in heaven.
Yeah.
And she just like rolled her eyes and walked away. And I'm like, what the fuck did she mean by that? And I didn't know. And that's why I went and researched after that.
Yeah.
Is that they have these 7 levels and people beneath them serve them above those other levels. And I'm
Yeah.
like, again, you want to do your religion. I have no qualms against
Yeah.
what you believe in.
Yeah.
But don't come at me and tell me I'm going to serve you in fucking heaven. Like, don't. You could just say, ooh, that's not really for me, and walk away. You don't have to be a straight cunt about it. So,
Yeah.
hence that. Yeah. But you don't have to be an asshole about it.
No.
So, yeah, that was,
Fucking bitch.
I know, what a bitch, huh?
Yeah.
And ever since then, it just never really got along well after that. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's so. It's funny that you should even mention that because Mormons, LDS.
Mm-hmm.
I have the exact. I have a story about a girl that was in that religion. As well.
oh, okay.
It ties into what you're saying
Yeah.
about restriction.
Yeah, restriction, a lot.
Mormons or LDS I feel, has like almost the closest restrictions, or like the longest restrictions than most religions because of the fact that even down to caffeine, like they're not allowed to drink tea.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
And I've seen like Mormon girls when back in my high school days, they would be excited that they're drinking tea
Yeah.
without their family seeing. But we normally knew that if a Mormon girl who drinks tea is also DTF.
Yeah.
Like we knew.
I knew you were going there with that
Yes,
one.
dude. We all knew.
They're all DTF. That's all they can do.
What?
That's the only thing they can do is fuck. Like, I can't drink, I can't smoke, I can't have caffeine, but I can fuck. Like, I mean, that's the only thing they can do. That's why there's so many kids.
Dude, wow.
Hello?
Yeah. 1,000%.
Fucking is the only thing you can do. Yeah. And that's the only thing, I mean, I think it's kind of like, not a sin, but,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, it feels like you're doing something dirty.
100%.
Like,
1,000%.
it does.
Yes.
It does.
If you're, and that's where it is for them. They feel like this excitement that they're
They
drinking
do.
this, and so they're like, "Fuck, what else excitement can I do?" And so I remember sneaking out late at night, cruising, and like seeing these girls hop out of their like windows.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, "Fuck, man." Keep in mind, this is Saturday night. Sunday morning,
Where was
you
this
look
at?
like this. This is in Samoa.
Oh.
This is back home.
So they had Mormons there?
Yes, yes.
Did they have a so in Hawaii in the North Shore,
Yeah.
they have a huge community up there.
big?
So I'm wondering, is there something with that? Because I feel like it's not even Hawaiians that are, but is
Samoans. It's Samoans and Tongans.
Really?
Yeah. Samoan and Tongans are a huge community in Polynesian culture for LDS.
Okay.
For Mormonism. And with that being said, in Samoa, LDS or Mormonism is like top 3
Oh, wow.
religions back home. But the Mormon girls, we all know, like, those are the girls. Like, those are the fucking girls. So if you're trying to settle down, don't go with that girl.
Oh my gosh.
That's literally where it's at. But to bring this all the way back around, those are the kids that were most restricted.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think it proves my theory so right. Like, the less forbidden you make things, I think the better
Yeah.
off you are, honestly.
Yeah.
They just don't care.
No.
I still to this day, like, it's like my daughter's about to start high school, and I'm like, do you want to try to smoke pot? Like, I'm just asking because I just don't want you getting it from someone else. I'm just asking. I don't care if you do or not. I'm just saying, I'd rather you, like,
Yeah.
I'd rather get it for you from a dispensary. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, not from fucking Todd down the street.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just don't. I don't want to. I'm like,
No. And once again, just opening that door for your kids definitely allows them to really think for themselves,
oh yeah,
right? Because in a way, you're not even giving them a choice.
no.
They have to choose for them.
Yeah.
But if you restrict it, you're already giving them a choice.
Exactly.
With you giving that open door, you're really giving them the opportunity to think for themselves.
Well, yeah. And I'm not saying what I'm doing is fucking right. I just proved a point that I have way less fucking problems with my kids.
Yes.
I do. I don't have
Yes.
any fucking problems with my kids. The biggest problem I have with my fucking kids is getting them to pick up dog shit. And if that is my biggest issue with my kids,
Yeah.
then I'll take it all day.
Yes, dude.
Like, so
Yeah. You have created such a comfortable surrounding in your home. And this is what going back to our conversation on how this all started. You have made such a comfortable environment for your kids that they don't want to do anything exciting without you.
well, yeah.
Because you've made the exciting moments all together a norm, that they're like, if mom's not there, why the fuck would I even want to do it?
Well, we do so many exciting things. It's like
Yeah.
they've been to Vegas like hundreds of times.
Yeah.
So that's as exciting as it gets, honestly, if you think about it. What's more exciting than Vegas?
Dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's events or things that are, but I mean, what is really more exciting than Vegas?
Yeah.
There
Lights.
is. There.
Yeah.
You can't really compare to it.
That city is made for fun for a reason.
Well, it's a worldwide destination. When you go
Oh,
there,
wow. Yeah.
you run into so many people from everywhere around the world.
Mm-hmm.
People from Germany, Scotland, fucking
Finland.
Finland. There's a ton of Hawaiians there all the time.
1000%. They call it the ninth island.
Dude, all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I sat on a blackjack table with this dude from Hawaii for like 5 hours, and we had a fucking blast.
Wow.
Like,
That's so
just cracking up, and he was straight from the island, and he was awesome. Like, we had a blast.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so cool because you meet so many. It's just so diverse.
Yes.
It is literally like the United Nations of the world in Vegas
Yes.
coming together.
100%. Guys, wow, that's time. What the fuck? Why, dude?
All day. We could probably talk for like 5 hours, 6 hours. I think we
I
have.
know. Yeah. We definitely have.
We have.
Yeah, we definitely have.
We
What
could go-
the fuck?
We could go
dude?
on and on and on.
I'm over here. I'm over here. I can't even see the time in our recording. But I just glanced here and I'm like, fuck, it's already almost 12. The fuck, bro? Oh my gosh. Guys, well, that is our time for this week. I hope you are having such a lovely Monday morning. Thank you so very much for spending time with us. Even to just be letting us be a part of your day is truly, truly amazing. Anything you want to say to the crowd?
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Just kidding. Just
nice.
playing.
Happy Memphis Mondays, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you next week.
All right. Bye, guys.